Quick joke, what do gay horses say? Hey! Hi guys, how's everyone doing? Good, I hope. Today I'm reviewing CHERGUI by Serge Lutens. It's my first ever Serge Lutens review, and it's the first one I've ever owned as well. It's been a long time coming, this review. I actually bought this in summer, but if you saw my recent video, I did a top 5 autumn fragrances, and this was one of them. So I did say I'll be reaching for this one a lot more, and I have. In fact, I've been wearing it all week in the lead up to this review. So it came out ages ago, 2005, and it's an oriental spicy fragrance. It's classed as unisex, and you know, Serge Lutens bottles, just to show you, they're really simple. They're 50ml ones, most of them. They do have a few special ones, but yeah, I think 50ml is the majority. Yeah, it's a nice niche brand. I love them. I'm kind of discovering them bit by bit by bit. But this one I blind bought. Eek. Not the best idea, but when I saw the notes, which I'll tell you now, I really did just think, I'm going to love that, so I'm just going to chance it, and I do. So, yeah, first of all, CHERGUI, what does that even mean? It's a lovely word. It's actually a desert wind. That's what this fragrance is themed on. And it says on their site, a fire fanned by the wind, a desert in flames. So it's really, really cool. I'll quickly read you the description on their site as well, because it paints a little bit of a picture. So it says, as if bursting from the earth, CHERGUI, a desert wind, creates an effect that involves suction more than blowing, carrying plants, insects and twigs along in an inescapable ascent. Its full persistent gusts crystallise shrubs, bushes and berries, which proceed to scorch, shrivel up and pay a final ransom in saps, resins and juices. Night falls on a still smouldering memory, making way for a fragrant, ambery and candied aromas by the alchemist that is CHERGUI. So, let me tell you the notes, because, I mean, the notes are so gorgeous. So, the notes of this fragrance are honey, yum, tobacco, iris, gorgeous powdery flower, sandalwood, rose, amber, hay, incense and musk. Loads of stuff in there that I think is just a stunning combination, so that's part of the reason why I just blind bought it. Yeah, and I'm glad I did. So, what does it smell like? Let me spray it on my hand. The reviews of this are up and down. Majority is good. I mean, when it's bad, it's really bad. When it's good, it's really good. So, oh my gosh, okay. The opening of this, to me, and people will probably dispute this, is leaning towards the masculine. It's the most complex part of the fragrance. You're hit with quite a lot of stuff, and I want to say this one's a little bit of a trickster, because depending on what day I've worn this and what the weather's been like outside, it does reveal different things at different times, like a kind of push and pull kind of thing going on. I don't know, it's very strange. But yeah, it does feel very complex and a little bit masculine at first. It's very warm. The spiciness to me is perfect as well. I'm not really sure what it is that's making it spicy, because the tobacco in here isn't on the herbal side, it's on the sweeter side. So yeah, it's almost like a smooth cherry pipe tobacco that's in here. And yeah, there's an underlying sweetness that takes hold more and more and more as the fragrance develops. But at first, yeah, it feels like it's got kind of a fruitiness going on, a spiced fruit kind of feel. And today in particular, and it only happens sometimes, I can really smell the hay in this, and that's why it kind of leans a bit towards the masculine for me on certain days. The hay, I can liken it to vetiver. That's what I thought I was smelling when I first smelled this. It's got that dry, grassy, masculine feel poking out of it sometimes. But there's a lot of other stuff going on as well. There's a subtle powderiness here from the iris, but it's altogether very warm and cosy and perfect for autumn. It just feels like this weather. I would say winter too, but it's more autumnal than it is wintry. Gosh, it's really beautiful in a very unusual way. I don't have anything that smells like this, which is why I love it. I love the colour of the liquid. It's like a dark red wine. It's just, you can get the feeling of it from this colour, if that makes sense at all. what I find with this fragrance is when it starts to dry a bit more, this is when the tobacco really starts to take hold, I think. The sweetness it starts to grow, it smooths out a whole lot, and the tobacco really is the star of the show. It makes it feel a lot more feminine, it softens a lot when it's dry. But at first there's a lot of stuff going on. I never really get a rosiness out of this. I find that with a lot of niche fragrances that have rose in them, it tends to just go away on my skin. I don't know, but I think this is going to be another suck it and see fragrance to see what comes out on your skin. But yeah, the incense in here as well, it's a tiny bit smoky, this fragrance, but it's really more about a spicy, fruity tobacco to me. So yeah, that's kind of it, apart from the end part of it. Like I said, it doesn't peter out, but it kind of comes together and is all together much smoother in the dry down. It's much sweeter. It doesn't ever go gourmand, but it does feel like there's an illusion of vanilla in it, even though there isn't. It's the tobacco. Tobacco plays a big role in this, and I love it because it's my first ever tobacco fragrance, and I need to get more because if you haven't smelled tobacco before, oh my gosh, it's lovely. It's one of my favourite notes in fragrances. It's very cosy. Cosy. It makes me feel warm. I love it. Just a quick note, this one is reformulated. I think a lot of Serge Lutens ones are reformulated. I've never smelled the original. People do say that the longevity, you know, it has taken a hit, but most of the fragrances that have been formulated have. I still get about 6 hours out of this, 7. It smells so beautiful anyway, and it's really interesting. I think on a woman this would be way more interesting than on a man. I don't know why, it just feels like that. It smells really strange from there. I can smell more of an incensey type smell from here, but on skin it bursts open. It's lovely. So anyway, if you guys want to get this fragrance, go to beautyspin.co.uk or .com. I'll post links below, they sell it there. Yeah, I love that site. Yeah, so go and check it out. I'm Mono, click my logo to subscribe down there. And I've got a really cool video coming up for you guys tomorrow. I went over to my friends recently and we sniffed perfumes and we got a bit drunk, so yeah. Don't laugh at me too much, but it was a really funny night and it's going to be uploaded tomorrow morning. Anyway, see you guys soon. Bye-bye.